Let me lower the tripod. Yeah, you should be able to. And then you're gonna land. You're gonna get stepped on. It's like a no. So our house, around our house, smells like Crackle Barrel, and the horse was walking on the hill over there. It was so magical. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, it's Ellen. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for stopping by if you're new. So today I am doing a first aid kit, like everything you need. You can really use these for horses or sheep. Just make sure it's required for your animal you're going to use it on. My Nana recommended this. I know I said that weird, but she recommended this video. I was thinking, oh, that's such a good idea. So y'all, please recommend videos, and I will try to do them unless I already done them or I just don't really think it's needy for my channel. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing you will need, I'm not doing these in any particular order, I'm just doing it in what I can easily grab first. Oh, you laid an egg. So the first thing you will need is rags. Make sure they're red, gray, or black, because when you mainly use rags, you're mainly going to end up using them for wounds, to clean, or all that. Just so you kind of want the blood not to easily show. So I have a hand towel and a rag, wash rag. That's a pretty essential thing you need, even to just wipe your hands with. I just have some stuff over here to wipe my hands with, if I ever need it. And then you will need cotton balls. Yes, cotton balls. You make sure they're natural, 100% natural cotton balls. Because I feel like you should have natural, everything natural really. You do your own cotton, use that. You can basically make some of this stuff. Yeah. Then you will need hydrogen peroxide. This is just an easier, probably cheaper, stop it. Probably like the easy thing to find. It can clean, it cleans cuts. It's a good rinse. Mouthwash. Ew. I don't think I'd use this for mouthwash. It just helps with affected stuff. And I also use iodine. Iodine's pretty good. I need to get more because I'm about to run out. This is really good for when they're first born and their belly buttons. They need to cover it either once or twice a day, whatever works better for you. Mainly at least once a day. And they're also good for cuts. I'm sorry, they're being very annoying. And you also, this is good for that too, but I recommend iodine because it's more easy to use. You're just gonna do that. You're gonna put it on their belly buttons until they fall off. And you can see this. You can really see it well. You can also use it on cuts. You can see it, and like this is clear. This is not blood color, brown. So I recommend this more than hydrogen peroxide. I hope y'all can see what I'm holding. Let me see. You're gonna want probiotics. It's really good for stressful, when they're stressed, it's good for like gut kind of stuff. Let's see better. It's really good for gut thing, like just when you good gut stuff. It helps with bacteria, I believe is what it says. For feeding directions, add to your food, swap or mix into ground feed, water, milk, or milk replacement. So, I guess you can put it in their water, or you can just sprinkle it in their food. You don't want to use this you don't want to use it when they don't need it. It's really good for just their immune system. I might try to do it maybe every Sunday, just to build up their immune system. It's great for if they're stressed. It's good for milking times, like when they need to be milked. It helps with that kind of stress stuff. And then you will need this is like a supplement for energy when they're out of energy. They need energy really fast. For all type of goats. Mainly all this is for goats. Doesn't say anything about a certain goat kind. Certain goat. And it literally says right here. For all goats. Let me make sure you can easily see. So you will want to use this. It has actually Nubian goats and then dwarf little goats. That's a Nubian. You can tell by their ears. They're just so cute. I love Nubian. I just think I'd recommend Nubian. Their milk tastes like cow milk. Okay, then you will want any kind of dewormer. You can use like diatomaceous earth. You could use goat dewormer. This is not for human use, duh. The directions are to do it like their body weight, however much their body weight is. It doesn't say directions, what to. I guess you just give them it through their mouth or put it in their feed. But if you do that, you might want to take your goat out and give them their feed separately because a certain body weight. Because all goats don't have the same body weight. Like we have a fat goat, we have a skinny goat, we have like babies, so they're not the same weight. And then you will want vitamin B. This is good for when they're just like very.
It helps with their. Like our goat once, she had very lame legs. She was very lame. Not lame, but she had no vitamin, whatever you want to call it, in her legs. So we gave her this, and this made her really good, really fast. So it's good for vitamin B. If they don't have vitamin B, you need to give them it. You mentioned they have a lot of vitamin.
And then I have this Power Punch. It's another energy drenched stuff. This is more clean, I believe. Yeah. I like this because you can squirt it inside their mouth. Kind of like electric light. But I like powder form electric lights because then you can put it in their water, but you'll also need them in water. But it's another kind of color like the iodine. You'll also want some fly spray. You don't really need it much. You don't put it on their head facing them out of wet, but flies can bother them sometimes. So you need that. Last but not least, you will need also a shot with some extra needles. This is an empty thing. You can reuse the same needle after you clean it on the goat you used it on. You can't use it on a different goat. You can, if you're really nervous about doing that, you can just throw away the needle and use a new one. But we like to reuse it on the same goat. not a different goat after we clean it. You'll want some kind of syringe. This is a tiny syringe I found. So it's just in my first aid kit. It's just in my first aid kit, like the needles are in my first aid kit so they can't get ruined. In my first aid kit,
I just have Band-Aids, I have a quick clean hand wipe. You can also use these for goats. And I just have a thing of gloves in case a bad